street. Well, it's pretty much down here. So we went from what it is, YouTube, you know what it is. It's your boy, the Moose Squad. Let's kick it. Happy New Year. Hey, man.
Body jumping off wild like a zoo. Jaws lost something that is coming through. Who's on the loose, sipping on that brew. Folks got it quick, they ain't got a clue. Who's got the juice, dancing in a groove. Knocking over tables, nobody improves. Who's stomping hard, they just feel it, bruise. Body on the edge, everyone amused.
So I thought I'd start the new year with a couple of things that I wanted to discuss. I want to discuss one of the most thought out gigs that I ever pulled off. I don't know how I did this. I don't. But I can tell you I pulled it off without any problem. But we're going to discuss this because one of the things that goes through my head, why would I actually do this? So let's show you what we did. Okay. I'm going to show you. We're not going to share sound today because I'm not. I don't have no sound to share it. I do want to say this, though. As I'm pulling this up, we can actually get out of this because I'm just going to... Okay, so here we go. Here's what we had going. Okay, as in Google Maps. We were at this bar for right here in Brenham. We actually did this bar in Brenham. And it was downtown. I can't sit downtown a little more for you. As I'm doing this, if you can pull it off, you should be here somewhere. Because I've been here before. But anyway, so it's downtown, and in order to get there, you have to go down the 290 business to Main Street. Well, it's pretty much down here. So we went from there to, from there. Now follow me here because I'll show you where we stopped. We stopped in Lyons. Exactly, I don't remember. I know we didn't stop in Caldwell. It was after. Oh, you know what? We stopped in Caldwell. Okay, so there's actually a Whataburger in Caldwell that we stopped by, and the Whataburger is right here off of 21 and 36. So we stopped in Caldwell to get the Whataburger, and that was at 5 o'clock. I would say 5 o'clock. Now, the funny thing about this event was we actually had to go all the way over here. Okay, so the don't ask me how I pulled it off. So the event that we had just did at the bar, we were going to somewhere around here. Somewhere around here is where we were going. So we left the bar at 4 o'clock. The event was supposed to start at 7. We get to Lampasas at 5:50. We got there at 5:50. Alright. Now this is something that I want to stress. I want to stress this highly to you. When you're doing events like this, I'm just going to build myself up. Because if I push the button, it'll throw you off and you won't see my face and everything else. So, basically, if you're doing events like this, you need to have your stuff built pre-event. Now, when I was at the bar in Brenham, it was okay. I didn't stream the whole event. I had 2 songs that the Queens gave me. One of the songs I had no choice but to stream. And that was just one song. Because what happened was I got all the information from the Queens, but there was a new entry when I got to the bar. So, yes, I did it that way. The next event, we went to Lampasas, and the first thing I normally do when I get to an event is, after I set up, I turn everything on, I turn on my hotspot from my phone to my laptop. That way, if something happens and I get maybe 1 or 2 requests, I go and pop off a request. No requests happened. I played the set that they gave me. I had all the music ready to go. Now, I have done events in the beautiful state of Texas that were in the middle of Burns, Egypt. Now, when you're in a big city or little subsidiaries and you go, but when you go down towards Uvalde, you go down towards the border, the closer to the border you get, the less cell towers there are. Now, the event that I did do, it was actually this event right here. It's called the Cowboy Disco. There is no way that I could have streamed from that event. No way whatsoever. All the music that I had on my hard drive is what I had to go for. Now, this event was in the middle of nowhere, on top of a hill, right? The only thing that they had, if you're familiar with a lot of water rights, they do have water rights there, and they did have a well, but a lot of people use rainwater. They had a rain storage where they could store rainwater also. Because the whole point of trying to be, off-grid as much as possible, because when I got to that event, they had a generator, and that's it. So I used a generator for power, and that's where I was getting my power from. So, and they said that they don't use generators up there all the time because of noise and everything else. That they live pretty much off grid. So basically, they did have storage tanks with batteries to save off of their thing. But this is, to be honest, where I was actually on top of the hill, and the guy owned like acres and acres of land. The nearest power that he had was at the gate when we came in. It's a hunting stand. So everything around there is pretty much what it is. So we went out there to do a party. December 6th is when we went and did that party. So, it was actually a pretty nice day. The temperature got to 38 at night, but it was 60 in the 70s and 60s in December. So, yeah. And the nearest cell tower, you could see from where we were on the hill, you could see the tower way in the distance. But it wouldn't have done no good because the service there stopped. So, my feel for you is this. When you are doing any kind of event or you're DJing, because you're like LA, you know, you've got like a lot of coverage. But when you're out here where I'm at, very little. So my strong suggestion is build a library. A lot of people say they don't do that, and back your library up. I'm going to go on top of what Cleveland Terry said. If you want to go ahead and check out the video, I left a link below of the video that I'm discussing. I go 100% on what he said. Streaming services, yes. I've had my falls. And that's why I'm coming back to back with what he said, because he's always 100% correct. And maybe one or two times that I've had to say, once I didn't agree with him, but everything else that he talks about, I agree. One of the things was fast. Because I did now, when I went to this cowboy disco, I had all the music ready to go, and I was going to get in the songs fast, you know, how you know how we do DJs. And the client come up to me and he said, I understand your craft, but play the whole song. And I'm glad he said that, because I was dipping in one song to another. And it was smooth. He said, man, that's a beautiful transition, but play the whole song. So I said, okay. I don't argue with the client. Anyways, I hope this video helped on this very beautiful 2025. It's 2:53 in the morning. It's 2025, baby. Let's hit the ground running. Let's get it going. Oh, yeah, I made some mistakes in 2024, but 2025 is going to be a good year for me to recant my mistakes and move on and hit the ground running. I plan on showing you lots of good stuff, but here for the next 45 days, you're going to have a video every day. And then after the 45 days, I'll keep on going. But for the first 45 days of this month, actually, I'm sorry, the next 2 months, the next 60 days, you'll have a video every day. And then after that, we'll go from there. Alright? Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Oh man, I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and leave a comment below. Go ahead and share this video. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and ring that trusty bell for more notifications from videos like this, countless others. Smash that like button and check out one of these videos right down here. And deuces, baby.